Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I am JuddlePlays, and boy am I sorry for the short episode last time, oh god. So, well, welcome back to Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last episode, we did only 2 missions, the one mission with, like, getting the security off of Iron Horse number 2, and then the other mission with Sly going into Iron Horse number 2 and getting the second lung, so now we have a complete set of lungs, which is good, because I guess if any of us needs help breathing, we could use those lungs, even though those lungs are a lot bigger than the lungs that could fit in our body. Anyways, well, on to the fact of the short episode. Yeah, I forgot to have a timer last episode, as you probably know, because I stated in the last episode that I forgot to put a timer on. But yeah, I looked at my raw footage. It was about 15.5 minutes. That's not great, and I had some cutting out to do, so that video might be 13 to 14 minutes long. I am sorry for that, but then again, I don't think any of you really care how long the episode is, because I don't know, I'm always a stickler for how long the episode is, mostly for like episodes that are within like, that are in like the 20-minute range, because I'm not a big fan of, like I said, okay, this is the only enemy that's going to be taking Murray 3 hits, mostly because of the way it worked, but that one took 2 hits. Now, I'm trying to get over to the one train track, which I believe I went, yeah, I think I went in the wrong one. I could have just went down here. Now, hopefully we can get over here before the actual train comes back, but I believe this mission is bear cub kidnapping.
We'll need this handcar to chase down Iron Horse number 3, but for the time being, it's all fenced in.
No problem. I'll tear that fence apart.
Metal's too resilient for my bombs or your muscle. No, for this job, we're going to have to rely on a stronger force. The love of a mother or her child.
You got something to tell me?
Yes, I've had the good fortune of locating 2 juvenile bear cubs. If you put them together inside that fence, they'd surely start fighting. Bears at that age are particularly antisocial. Noise from the squabble should bring their mother around to free the angry youths.
I get ya. That big mama bear will be able to smash the fence no problem to free her cubs.
That's correct.
Beware, cubs, for you are hunted by the Murray.
That cutscene, okay, Murray, I was about to say something about that cutscene, but then he decided to lose his belt and then put it back on. But yeah, I was about to say, I love that cutscene because it has like 2 of my favorite lines in the game. You got something to tell me, Bentley? And also the other line being, well, what was it? It was, oh yeah, beware, cubs, for you will be hunted by the Murray. I don't know, I feel like it would not have been as great if Murray had said it in his, like, really powerful voice, but it was just perfect the way he said it in his, like, very calming voice. But yeah, that's the first cub. Now we have to get the second cub, which I believe actually has 2 waypoints. But do not worry, those 2 waypoints are actually for the same cub. It's a little weird how they say it, but there's actually 2 entrances to the cave where the bear cub is. Now, I believe Bentley was talking about it, but yeah, as you see, there is 2 waypoint markers right there, which, as I mentioned in about 2 episodes ago, if that was a Sly mission, that would be really hard to see because we have a blue background in this level, which, honestly, I do like a lot more than the episode 4 and 5 background, but that is just me. Now, there you are, I believe it's under here. Now, this one you have to be a little more careful with because we have bears here. And by bears, I mean we have a mama bear in this area, and I don't know where it is, so we're going to be grabbing this bear, and we are going to be running. Yeah, it's a little bit scary, but luckily, if you do have the running capability of the bear, you should be fine. Hopefully be fine, and watch out for guards, because you don't want that to happen now, do ya? You don't want that to happen now, do ya? Oh god, this could be really bad. Now, hopefully I will be able to walk around here and not have to worry about those guards actually getting me, and I could have done that mission in the last episode with no problem whatsoever.
Already on her way. That was beautiful. Just like a nature documentary, only more violent.
Boy, do I feel stupid that last episode could have been just a little bit longer than this episode. Or not this episode, it could have been a little bit longer if I did that mission in the other episode.
Okay, guys, this is it. Time to break into Iron Horse number 3 and carry away the clockwork stomach. Now, the train's moving too fast to jump onto here in town, so we'll have to catch up with it on Murray's new handcar. Once we're in position, Sly will hop aboard and make his way up to the engine. While he travels through the interior, I'll provide air support with my RC chopper. I've planned this as a textbook train robbery. If we all do our jobs right, what could possibly go wrong?
Well, Bentley, I believe you said what will possibly go wrong in many operations before, and something always ends up going wrong. But before we start the operation, I did get a Did I already sell it? I don't remember selling that ruby, but I guess I did actually already sell it. Oh wait, didn't I do that before I went out as Murray? I think I did. Now, this one. I really wish I could get this one, but this one is so much more money in this game than it is in Sly 2, partially because Silent Obliteration is needed in Sly 2, but, look at that. The operation is right where we want it. Operation Choo Choo. Which it's kind of weird how the choo choo is in quotations, but I guess it's supposed to be showing that the train is making the sound? I'm not sure.
Forward, guys! We've got a train to catch!
And that was a pretty quick cutscene, but I'm not going to be talking for too long because another cutscene is going to be coming up. Right here. Look at Murray pumping that thing.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. The Murray's strength knows no limit.
You're on, Sly. Break into that train and steal the clockwork stomach.
Jean Basson's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts, and he walks away with his stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an antique handcar at breakneck speeds.
It's time for a train robbery.
In all honesty, this really shows how strong Murray is, that he is able to, well actually the strength he has and the control he has, because he is able to push that cart while also keeping about the same speed, even though he did go farther back. Anyways, I actually didn't know you could look behind there to see the train car thing in action, but now I know because I decided to look back there. And ooh yes, this is the one where you want to start going on these upper paths here. And oh god, that sleeping guard, for himself being sleeping, that sentence did not make that much sense. I don't know what sense I'm trying to make, but what I'm saying is, for him sleeping, that was a pretty big spotlight, but I believe we have to go around him like this. Now, I do want to tell you this. If you jump into their light while they're sleeping, they will see you, so keep that in mind. Just because they're sleeping, that doesn't mean their light is not working. It just means the light is not in as big of a place that you could actually get. So you could still get caught. You could still get caught by that enemy. For some reason, when I was saying that, it just didn't sound right. Also, here's Jean Basson, which I used to think you had to hide behind these little pillars here and get a little shimmy sham, but he actually never sees you. For some reason. It's unlike, I believe I thought this because in Sly 3 there's a mission kind of like this, except like the guy can see you. So I played that before I played this mission, so I thought you had to hide behind these, but no, you just go right by it, and then a cutscene happens. What could possibly go wrong? That could possibly go wrong.
Hey Cooper, thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping, maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neyla. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Come in, little friends. Neyla's got me pinned down. Any chance of air support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
Come on, Cooper. Let's play. What in blazes? Right, little RC friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
Yeah, remember when I said the Murray mission was my least favorite part of this episode? No, I totally forgot about this boss fight. This boss fight is my least favorite part of this episode, mostly because I've never liked fighting Neyla. Like, I don't know why, but for an episode that I said is not hard, this boss fight I've had a lot of trouble with, especially as a kid, and also how she's like aiming her shots like that. And also her shots do so much damage that you have to be really careful, and for some reason she's only doing this right here. I'm actually really happy she's only doing that right there, so I could just easily spam these shots right now. What is she? Oh god, she's doing this. Let's just, oh Jesus, okay. We have to be a little more careful now, because I almost died there, and I could accidentally die if I don't kill her real fast.
fighter? This is a... What? Oh no! Oh no!
That was some fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, Poodle.
I totally missed when Neyla called Sly Poodle, but now I totally remember, yeah, she did say that, because Bentley is the little friend and he's the poodle, but I'm not going to be explaining that because if you listen to the conversation, you probably would have already known, because, you know, I can't really hear the audio that well, so that is why I reacted like that. Now, come on, guard of the guard variety, move past with your snowshoes. And that sucks. That utterly sucks that he woke up right when I was able to go by him. But now I have to wait until this guy goes around, and then I need to follow him somehow. Can I, like, do this? Oh my god, I am a parkour master right there. Yes, I used just a little bit of a railing car thing. That's not even a railing car. What am I talking about? It was the railing of the train car. That was what I was talking about. And I love how I said, like, oh, that was the great parkour thing, even when this, like, even though this is probably a lot better of a hardcore than the other. Really? How? What? How did I get caught? How did they catch me? I mean, yes, I accidentally let go of the circle button a little bit too early, but still, how did they catch me? Okay, you're all dead. I can get this health. I am perfectly fine. Now, the bad thing, okay, those enemies stopped finding me because I'm like, I don't think I have any way of actually getting in there because those doors are closed. So they're, like, detected to me, but there's no way they can do anything to me, so yeah. Now, let's be a little bit more careful as we parkour under the train, because I'm not supposed to let go of the circle button that early. I'm supposed to jump and then grab onto this, and then jump and grab onto this, and then jump and grab onto that, and then wait. That is what I wanted to do, but for some reason at first that did not work. Now, okay, I don't think there's much place to run here. I think we're just gonna have to wait here for this guard to try to look for me. Thank you. I was about to say, do not go any farther, because if you go any farther, I don't have anywhere to run, and you're gonna spot me, and you're probably gonna kill me, because I only have just a little bit under half health right now. So, Mr. Snowshoes, you are dead. You are dead. And you know what? I totally forgot about one of the main points I was actually going to say in this episode. So, when I was recording the last session, I noticed that for some reason my new laptop said that I only had about 100 gigabytes free on the like whatever hard drive I was saving the videos to, and I'm like, whoa, my laptop is supposed to have a terabyte of hard drive. Why do I only have 100 gigabytes? I have not used that much of it as of right now. But it turns out it was saving to my, like, C drive, which only had about 200 gigabytes of free space. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to change that. So luckily, last night I actually changed it to my D drive, which my D drive is my hard drive that actually has a terabyte of space on it. So now I do not have to worry about accidentally doing things and running out of time. And
Never thought I'd see the day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Looks like John Bassan's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
And that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose. Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so fast, chum. The clockwork part is mine. They will...
yes, look who's back. It's Neyla, or as some people call Neyla, even though I'm pretty sure they've called her Neyla in the actual thing. And oh my god, I am getting shot like crazy. And yay, this is my least favorite part because now you have to drop bombs on her, which in all honesty, even though it is easier to dodge stuff, dropping bombs on her is a little bit harder, but because one, I mean, the target isn't smaller, but it's just a little bit harder because you do not shoot as fast with the bombs as you do with this right here. Now, I'm afraid because I feel like I'm going to die pretty soon if I do not be careful. Yep. And now we get to see my favorite job failed screen in the entire game. Nothing. Why did they even bother putting a job failed screen there if there's nothing there? I don't know. I've seen that so many times because I suck ass at this mission. Maybe I should not say that because what if there are little kids watching this right now? I do not want to say if you are a little kid, type in the comment you are like under, I don't know, the age of 14. Because I'm pretty sure most people watching this video are like 14 and older. I don't know. I'm 18, by the way, if you didn't know. That is why I'm actually in college right now when I'm recording this. And the next many sessions from now on are going to be in college, because there is no way that I'm going to be bringing back my capture card home like every weekend to record. And oh my god, I got like a direct hit from that missile, and that was not good. I don't know how well you can hear it, but man, do I mash the square button when I'm fighting this person. I would come back now, but I'm afraid I'm gonna die, but whatever, let's see what happens. Am I going to die? No, I did not die.
Not the Cooper Gang, not Interpol, not anyone!
Stand clear, Sly. This might be messy. Sly? Sly? You okay?
Yeah, that's the Sly pose we love. His fucked up hand, though.
Stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
And yes, we are now done with episode 6. That is how fast it went.
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of John Bisson's Iron Horse trains, and we were walking away with 3, count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops, which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replaced Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name, some way other than turning myself in.
Yes, another plot device. How to get Carmelita back into the Interpol force, or into Interpol, without actually having Sly get caught. And oh my god, Bird, you really need to be careful, because your eye is really red, and you probably need some of those weird saline drops, or you know what I mean, like the saline solution. You gotta put it in your eye. You gotta help your eye. Or like those, I think there's like special healing eye drops or something. I don't know. Anyways, that is about it for this episode of Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves. Now that we are done with episode 6, which only took an hour and 5 minutes, which I believe is probably about the same time episode 1 took. Oh my god. Episode 6 took less time than episode 1, which is really saying something. I mean, yes, it was only 2 minutes difference, but still, that's kind of saying how short episode 6 is. But episode 7 is not that short. It is nowhere near that short, and I do not like episode 7 in the slightest. Even though episode 6 is a big fan of mine, I really wish episode 6 was just a little bit longer so I can enjoy it just a little bit more. Anyways, in the next episode, we are going to be taking on Menace in the North, which is the name that I kept saying many times when I meant to say episode 6's name, which is, I believe, He Who Tames the Iron Horse. Yes, it is. Okay. So, in the next episode, we're going to be doing just that. So, this has been Juddle Plays saying see you later and goodbye.